Hello people of Earth, this is DanLockhart, the Ride the Valkyrie DanLockhart YouTube channel, and I have noticed that on our Honda F6C forum that the new people that come into the forum are kind of confused on what an F6C is. Probably most of the time they get confused with the Honda Valkyrie Interstate, which is the generation before the F6C. After I did some research, I discovered that there's actually 6 generations of Honda Goldwings out there. So what I thought I'd do is to make a video for the people coming onto our forum that are curious as to what an F6C is and how's it different from the other Goldwings that are out there. So that's what this video is going to be about. If you like my video presentation, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And we'll see you in the next one. Oh, by the way, it's going to be several weeks before we even talk about riding the Valkyrie around here anyway. We're supposed to get another 6 inches to a foot of snow here today, so it keeps coming. It's okay. Springtime in the Rockies. We expect it. All right. Thank you.
The Honda Goldwing is a series of touring motorcycles manufactured by Honda. Goldwings feature shaft drive and a flat engine. In September 1974, as the world's biggest motorcycle manufacturer's first attack on the over 750cc capacity market, it was introduced at the Cologne Motorcycle Show in October 1974. The first generation of the Goldwings were the GL 1000s. They were manufactured in production from 1974 to 1979, and they were assembled in Japan, and they had a 999cc motor. The second generation of the Goldwings were the GL 1100s, SCO2. Goldwing GL 1100s were produced in Japan 1979-1980, and also in Marysville, Ohio from 1980 to 1983. The engine was 1085 cc's, flat 4. With the GL 1100 Interstate, Honda went beyond the mechanical makeover of the naked Goldwing in March 1980 by releasing the first Japanese turnkey tourer. The Interstate model GL 1100 was factory installed, full fairing and saddlebags and removable trunk, plus a long list of optional extras. The third generation Honda Goldwing was the GL 1200 SC14. This was produced from 1983 to 1987 in Marysville, Ohio. It had a 1182cc engine and a flat 4. The fourth generation of the Honda Goldwing was the GL 1500 SC22. They were produced from 1987 to 2000 in Marysville, Ohio, and had a 1520cc motor, and for the first time, the flat 6. The fifth generation Honda Goldwing was the GL 1800, or the GL 1800A, which came with ABS. These were produced from 2001 to 2017, assembled in Marysville, Ohio, and Kikuchi and Kumamoto, Japan. In the touring class, it had an 1832cc engine, water-cooled flat 6. This is the one that we've come to know and love. The sixth generation Honda Goldwing is the GL 1800 SC79. This has been being produced from 2018 to the present time, and it's assembled in Kumamoto, Japan. This engine has plus 1 cc, so it's an 1833cc engine. And it has a 6-speed manual transmission plus electric reverse, or a 7-speed dual clutch transmission plus the electric reverse. Now let's talk a little bit about the F6B model of the Honda. The F6B has an 1832cc motor and essentially is the same thing as the Honda GL1800 Tourer, less some of the baggage and touring gear. It was produced from 2013 through 2017. This is a picture of my bike. It's a 2014 Honda Valkyrie F6C with the 1832cc motor and drive shaft. The designation of the Valkyrie started in 1997 with the Interstate. There was a naked, standard, and a tourer. They made those bikes from 1997 to approximately 2003, and then they were discontinued. Honda brought back a Valkyrie named the Valkyrie Rune with the 1832cc motor just like ours, and this bike now is kind of a collector's item. I've never seen one in person, but people comment about them on the forum all the time. It's a really beautiful bike. It's like almost custom purpose, but absolutely beautiful. And then that was in 2003. Then in late 2013, Honda came up with the Valkyrie F6C that we're talking about now, and it was produced for 2 years, in 2014 and 2015. Alright, now these are just my opinions, so I hope nobody on the forum gets upset with my comments, keeping in mind that they are just my opinions. This is my bike, and the only thing that I've done to my bike so far since I bought it 5 years ago was I changed out the foot pegs for floorboards. I've added fog lights. There's a receptacle on the F6C 2014-2015 models for fog lights, but I don't know if that was an option that you could have got it with back then. There were some options that you could get, like a windshield, saddlebags and stuff like that, but all my stuff on my bike is aftermarket. You can see I've got the Corbin seat on it, which if you check on the forum and you do feedback on seats and the discomfort of the stock seat, you'll find that there's a lot of complaining about that stock seat. Although there is one rider that said that he's got something like 44,000 miles on his bike on the stock seat, and he's never had any problem with it. But that's probably the biggest complaint that you'll see on the forum is the seat. The other thing is on my bike I have a Gustafsson windshield on there. I'm going to change that out for a different windshield that's more like a bat wing that has covers that come down over the grips, kind of keep that cold air off my hands too. I'm going to swap that out in the coming season. Why the F6C is just really a super stripped down version of the Honda Goldwing Deluxe with all the touring gear, the saddlebags and heated grips, heated seat and all that stuff. If you want that stuff, all the comfort options, you really should go for the Honda Goldwing Tourer because it comes custom with all that stuff. I'll talk about that in a minute. Well, I bought my bike, like I said, 5 seasons ago, and it's a 2014. It had 2,700 miles on it, and I paid $10,000 for it. And so what can you expect to pay for a 2014-2015 F6C Honda Valkyrie? Well, I've seen them priced anywhere from around $8,000 to $12,000 on the forum, but you can also find them on motorcycle shopping sites like Cycle Trader. That's where I found my bike, was on Cycle Trader. That'd be the first place that I would look, or in the forum itself. People come on and they advertise their bikes for sale on the forum. I don't have heated grips or a heated seat. I thought about that, and I came to the conclusion that if it gets that cold where you're going to need heated grips or heated seat, then there's a good chance there's going to be ice on the road, and I just don't want to risk it. So I had the opportunity to get a heated seat with the Corbin when I bought that seat, but I decided not to for that very reason. If it's that cold, I'm not going to be riding anyway. Now let's wrap up with the 2023 Honda Goldwing. With its hefty liquid-cooled 1,833cc horizontally opposed six-cylinder engine, the 2023 Honda Goldwing still boasts the features touring riders have grown to love, including throttle-by-wire, 4 riding modes, Tour, Sport, Econ, and Rain, Honda selectable torque control, Goldwing Tour models only, Hill Start Assist, optimized cruise, and electronically controlled combined braking system with ABS. Goldwing DC Tour and Tour DCT models feature walking mode for creeping forward and backward and saving curb weight through the absence of a reverse idle shaft. In 2021, a number of audio improvements were incorporated, including richer sound, optimized automatic volume adjustment level, and standard XM radio antennas, and the 2023 Goldwing Tour Airbag DCT. In this color, the Candy Ardent Red, the manufactured suggested retail price is $32,900. It seems like a lot of money, but if you're looking for the so-called couch on 2 wheels with all the comforts, heated grips, heated seat, trunk space, saddlebags, and everything that you could look for in a Tourer, if you can afford the $32,900, this is the bike for you. It's I wouldn't mind having one myself, and I would get the DCT if I could. I like the automatic transmission idea. And it's got electronic windshield that you can adjust up and down, and cruise control, just everything you could possibly want on a bike for those comfort reasons. Well, the F6C Honda Valkyrie weighs 750 pounds. If you've ever gotten your bike up against a curb on a downhill side, trying to roll that bike backwards is not an easy thing to do, and I love the idea of having reverse. I would love to have that on my bike, but the Goldwing Tourer comes with that. I think the F6B might also have the reverse, but I'm not sure. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up at this point. I just want to thank you if you've gotten this far on my video. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. I want to be clear, I love my Honda 2014 F6C Valkyrie. It's a great bike, and I probably would want nothing else at this point. Thank you.